Yo guys, what is up? It is Master Darius here, back here. Well, my second video back since I finally returned from a long hiatus indeed. So just like the previous video, sorry, going to be discussing here a particular topic. If you haven't checked out last video, I recommend you do. I talked about the Riptide and compared it to other remakes in Halo 5 and gave my final impressions about the new map Riptide. But anyway, in this video here I'm going to be talking about the upcoming February update. We don't have an exact release date for this bad boy, but it's bound to be the most significant and important update yet in Halo 5 Guardians. December was also a huge update as it included the best forge to date, but it did not include game size, which is one will. So of course there's a lot of reason to be quite excited for this. I know people weren't as happy as they could have been with the previous updates because they did not include game types, which are at the moment really needed in Halo 5 Guardians, and I would say game types is pretty much the only reason kind of dragging this game down from reaching its maximum potential. This could easily be the best Halo game to exist, but the game type is currently hindering it from that. The gameplay is astounding, but anyway, that's a different topic. We're talking about February stuff here. But yeah, so the previous updates all been good. They've all been good, not exactly what some people wanted. I appreciate the maps we've gotten. We got some really good maps. I really love Riptide. I love Battle Noctis. Battle Noctis is my favorite Warzone map of them all so far. So I can't wait to see what else we get in February. But anyway, so Forge has been significant. November it brought in BTB. It was kind of the small update by a good start at least, as it included BTB and some other cool goodies at least to collect. December was a big one, includes 2 new maps. Overgrove's actually a good map in my opinion. First of all, people didn't like it because of the campiness of the close quarters, but they removed the shotgun to improve it, and now it's actually a really good map. I actually love Overgrove on Strongholds. Really good in Strongholds. Not as good in Slayer, but it's good in Strongholds, so let's put that out of the way. Really like Battle Noctis, my favorite Warzone map, as I mentioned. January update was the other small one. It included a bunch of Rex, some cool armor sets. Achilles, which is the first armor you can actually earn without the Rex, apart from these armors that you could earn from the MCC achievements. And included Urban, which I like actually as a Warzone Assault map. It's much more different compared to the other Warzone Assault maps. They're not just cut out areas. The Warzone Assault version of Battle Noctis is actually legit in my opinion. And Riptide, which is one of my favorite arena maps now in the game. I really like it. It's a good remix. But yeah, February update. This is what I expect to have. This is basically all the information which I might pick out from the previous live stream on the Infinity Armory. We already have a bunch of little teases and enough information to sort of expect what we'll be getting in this potentially huge update, which is important for Halo 5 Guardians. So let's start with course, we know we'll be getting Rex. We have already seen some skins, which will be in the teaser, which includes a blue team themed skin, I believe, for the possibly all primaries. There could be a potential Cyrus one in the update as well. That's just speculation, guys, because we did see a proper blue colored assault rifle in the teaser, so that's where the prediction comes from at least. We're also going to be expecting a return of the infamous gravity hammer of the brutes, another melee system, a melee weapon that is infamous coming to Halo 5 Guardians, and I can't wait for it. Hopefully it includes some variants. Each new weapon had its own variants. The Spunker variants, the Carbine variants, and new variants. So it's reasonable to say that the Gravity Hammer will have some different variants like the sword did. But to spark it all up, there could be a potential return or basically the inclusion of Tartarus's hammer. If you remember that, it's called the Fist of Rucht, I believe, and that could be a potential mythic gravity hammer. Remember, the sword had the mythic Prophet's Bane, which was a different look of the sword. Gravity hammer could have the same treatment as it's also a melee weapon. So that'd be cool. And of course, with the gravity hammer, we already know that Driftball will be coming, which is a huge game type finally returning to Halo 5 Guardians. I've been on Halo Reach the other day. I haven't played it. I haven't played it for about 1.5 years now, maybe. I just went to check what the most popular playlists were, and Driftball was in the top 4. So it's reasonable to say that it's very important that this gameplay is coming back. It's going to recruit some more people into the Halo 5's population. Halo 5's population It's now actually rising again. It's back in the top 10, which is a good thing, and it will actually increase again when these new game types come out. That's why they're significant. So, Griffball, looking for that. We're going to finally get a proper casual playlist, which is a good thing for the community, because we need some casual playlists apart from Warzone and BTB. So, Griffball will include also that extra variety we can have. And then, yeah, some more wrecks, some more skins, possibly new armor sets. We haven't seen exactly what armor sets we could be potentially getting, but let's talk about maps. I believe we're going to be getting 3 new maps. That's right, 3. In the past we only had 2, but this one's going to be significant. So I believe we'll be getting at least 2 arena maps. I said at least. So we already know that a map they've been working on in a while, as mentioned in a live stream, will come to February, and that is of course going to be a remix of a map. The already improved remix is a hell of a lot since launch. That was definitely shown Riptide. They're going to give the same treatment for remaining 2 remixes known as the Rig and Coliseum. And I believe this one's going to be for Rig because I remember seeing the remix of a Rig first planned out in map layouts or something like that in the Sprint series of Free Industries. So it's reasonable to assume that the Rig will be getting a similar treatment like Riptide, well, Fathom did with Riptide, and we'll be seeing the Rig remix, hopefully as good as Riptide in this upcoming update. And as well as that, we're going to be getting a brand new map made from scratch for Arena. That's one of the biggest requests from community, and Free has delivered on that. So we'll be getting a Arena space map, which will definitely have the gravity hammer on the map, because we've seen the gravity hammer being showcased in the teaser on that space map. Again, the space map is Unity themed, but it's nice to see a brand new environment set out in space. It looks like a space station, has a rocket in the background, and it looks really good. I can't wait to play it. It has a vibe to Countdown, of course, because of that ship in the middle, but it could be completely different for all you know. So I can't wait to see what the hell that situation is all about, and I'm looking forward to playing on space. That looks pretty cool. And of course, the third map is going to be a Warzone map. We will always get to at least a Arena map and a Warzone map each monthly update. And since we already had the Assault variant of Battle Noctis, we're going to be getting a brand new environment in the Warzone. So for the original Warzone playlist, we're getting a brand new map, completely different environment. And I want to ask you guys, what sort of environment do you want to see in Warzone? Me personally, my dream Warzone map would be basically inspired by High Charity. You get on High Charity and you play and you battle against the Brutes. So Brutes will be AI enemies. You have Chieftains as mini bosses for 25 points, and Legendary boss could include Profit or Regret. That would be my dream Warzone map, but there's also other cool Warzone maps you could do, such as a map set on St. Helios or Sinion, or in fact Genesis before on their plan seen in the campaign. But of course all new different terrains. But anyway, so we'll see what else they include, but definitely 3 maps at least. 4 maps, it's possible, but it's unlikely. I don't think they're gonna do 4 maps in this one update. And then the most important thing, people are looking forward to game types. Already discussed Griffball, but we're also getting basically a ball mode, which you can heavily customize in Forge and Customs to create, basically recreate Ricochet, some of these other ball game types, and something completely new out of your imagination. So that's really cool. At least they're not bringing them just back like they were. They're gonna actually improve them and make it so you have more creativity. The ball game types are just about important Infection. Infection is not coming this update, most likely coming in March. And the ball update, the ball game types will allow you to create some very unique maps. Remember Indiana Jones from Reach and all that stuff, and Halo 4. Those are really good maps, so I'm looking forward to these ball creative custom game types. That's good enough for me. And oh yeah, the return of Oddball as well, and Assault, and of course maybe we'll be getting Fiesta of this update as well, which is a crazy mode. So looking forward to that as well. And then lastly, well, I think that's it actually. No wait, that's right, I forgot. There's going to be also a little change to the matchmaking. They're going to improve matchmaking for everybody globally. Free have heard some of the people around South America, I believe, and some people in certain parts of Europe having trouble connecting to the dedicated servers. So they're going to improve on that. They're going to improve connection times for everybody, improve matchmaking as overall in February. And of course we can also expect the cool feature of Forge prefabs coming to Halo 5 Guardians, which would revolutionize Forge even more. And also I predict a better file share system improved due to a file browser due to the Forge prefabs coming. Because to have Forge prefabs, you need an effective file browser. So I'm sure it'll improve the file browser. So anyway, that's about it. That's all we can basically say right now about the February update. But still quite a lot of juicy information, and I'm sure in the next week or maybe even this week we'll get some more juicy information, at least a little tease of an arena map just like we had in January. So anyway, see you guys later. Peace.